Okay, so GBPJPY. Yo, let's go. Bank holiday all day, of course, in Japan, and a bank holiday all day, of course, in England. GBPJPY. So, I don't know what that's all about. Looking at the chart, see some analysis from Friday. So what I'm going to do is, forgive me, I'm just walking around my gaff. So what I'm going to do is go literally through the whole routine that I go with before entering the trade. Forgive me, I'm a tad unsettled. Brilliant, ready to go. So now I'm not going to die on you guys. Cool. So daily chart. Got my YHOD. In fact, hold on. Yep, YHOD. So that's always obviously going to go to the previous candle. Yesterday's closed because it's a sell candle. Y-O. Now I'm going to go to the hourly time frame. Check out my FEGs. So when you're developing your playbook, or people who are trying to develop their playbook, you should be noticing, alright, cool, what time frame am I looking at my FEGs? Different instruments will react to different FEGs and give you a higher probability or lower probability playbook or execution. So that's something you'll be factoring in. Yeah, I do this for GJ, but would I do it for Euro USD? Does that make sense? So that's Super Saiyan Jedi level thinking right there. Okay, so you can see where Monday is on an execution time frame. You can see all my levels are above. So prices at a discount as far as candle range theory is concerned. So we'll be looking for a reversal to the upside. However, as you can see, price actually didn't do that. Yeah, I mean, it's a bank holiday, so there's no volatility in the market. So you would naturally just expect sideways price action. However, also to note is this can happen. Just because your labels are going to show you this is where price could go, it doesn't mean that that is your bias. Do you know what I mean? We're watching price to see how it interacts live, and then we're going to execute. I'm gonna start reading price action from London session, then to New York. So this line will just represent the time I'll start watching price. Decent. London session, 9 o'clock entry. Algorithmic entry, boom. 1 to 2. There. What else have we got? What's the days here? So New York session, 12 o'clock London time. Cool. Alright. The second trade, if you have a look at it, you can see, if you look at the price action, you'll see we were most probably, okay, so 1.6 pips away from our stop. Right now I can see that price spread is at 3.4 pips. And just from experience, I know that it would be from 2.2 to 3.4 during the day. So this trade would have been taken out. Our brokers would have definitely taken us out of this one. This is a sort of behavior that I expect on a bank holiday, hence why I don't execute. I mean, it is nice that it didn't happen on the first. However, yeah, it can happen. It's a high probability that it's going to happen. It's a high probability that will happen for both trades. Hence why I don't actually trade. Why I didn't trade any of the sessions. So if you do have money to spare, then you can definitely go for the executions, the algorithmic entries. That's totally fine. However, if you want to be as profitable as possible, maybe you don't have a lot to lose, you want to make sure that the probabilities is on your favor as much as you can control as possible. Hence why you'd most probably skip a bank holiday. I mean, for obvious volatility reasons and the algorithmic execution, it's most probably going to take you out. Do you know what I mean? I did get a comment and I actually didn't get to read it. You know, when you get the notification and it says just the partial message. So that's all I got to see. And what I saw was great content as usual, went a bit off topic. I'm assuming it's off topic because it said off top, like TO. So I'm assuming it said off topic. And I hope that the person is watching this video, because this message is obviously specifically for you, but for everybody to obviously benefit from. Being a good student is one of life's most important things to develop. And we, like most of us, are not good students in school. So, with that being said, I'm only taking time out of my day to give this information to help. That's it. It's YouTube. I've got small subscribers. My students alone, maybe some people from the algorithm will watch this. But these people who come across this video are learning. So, for any of the learners to question or go against the information, you come to a crossroad in it. It's either the teacher is actually not doing well, or the student is misinterpreting the lesson, or like the moral of the story. Which one, I mean, we're traders in it, so we work with probability. Which one has a higher probability? Do you reckon what I'm dishing out is wrong, or your misinterpretation? Or is it your misinterpretation of the information? I could be statistical and talk about Fibonacci, 0.32, 0.5s. But it's all gobbledygook, really. When I was a mortgage admin, one of the good things about my sales pitch, my delivery, or my quality of service, I'll say, is that although I was in an environment just about numbers, I brought the humane and ability to speak in the environment, and that's what made me stand out a lot. So when it came to actually selling a package or what have you, yes, I was good with numbers, and I could give you a winning smile and deliver a good sales pitch. The whole point of this is to say, with every story that I give, it's actually an analogy. So follow it to learn the lesson. Does that make sense? If I just tell you 1 + 1 is 2, again, with repetition, you'll get it. But that doesn't help if your live execution. I've been doing this for a couple of years. And it's not just that I've been trading for a couple of years. I've been teaching for a couple of years. So when it comes to being able to teach someone how to do this thing, yeah, I'm good at it. So what I'd like to say to yourself is trust the process. There isn't anything that isn't deliberate that I mention in these videos. Because right at this point of my career, trading-wise, going on YouTube is definitely not beneficial to me at all. So if I'm going to be dishing out information, I mean, it would be within my interest to make sure it's specific to, so I can get back to what I'm doing. Because for me, it's a time management thing. I don't have time for this. But I do understand that I can help more people, so I'm making it happen. Do you know what I mean? So keep up with the analogies, keep up with the metaphors, because a lot of trading content that you're going to see is going to be kind of like a sales funnel strategic rabbit hole. You spend hours and you don't get anything back. People who decide to become my students actually make money from what I tell them to do, like my instructions. So then they build a confidence in my strategy, playbook, what have you, and then you turn around and say, all right, cool, this is making some money, so let's get it. So be a better student. Let it digest. A lot of the content that you see, like with the rabbit hole stuff, isn't actually helping you. So maybe the way I deliver the content is going to be different, because it's not the same. I'm not here to waste time. When you're executing and you're trading, you're usually by yourself. You have no manager or supervisor. So actually think back to what I'm saying while you're executing and you're by yourself. You might have your routine, your habits or what have you. But think about what I'm saying, because this is all your mindset now. To the people who haven't ever taken part in individual sports. So we've got sprinting, tennis. You don't have a team. It's just you. And the human mind and self-doubt, oh my goodness, can be a roller coaster. So when you're and ahhing, maybe you've lost a trade, maybe you haven't seen a trade, or you had a poor execution, like late to get in, or your dynamic risk wasn't on point. Yeah, go back to my stories. Not only will it slow down your mind and your thoughts, and that will obviously help give you mental clarity, and make you level-headed, but it will start to make things seem or come back more to reality. So, for example, sometimes I forget what the term is, but when veterans come from war, they do get some version of an anxiety attack. I don't want to be offending them. Salute to all of you. I just can't remember the term. But trading can be like that, because when you're watching prior, so let's say your risk management isn't on point, you might be feeling that your trade is the only thing that exists in the world. Notice it sounds emotional and girly. The only thing that exists in the world, and your heart rate is increasing and nothing else matters. It does get like that sometimes, especially when you're over leveraging. Like, that I mentioned mistakes. Of course, my seasoned traders will just laugh at the past, but they definitely happened. We did go through them. So, hear what I'm saying. Let it marinate, digest it, and then come back at me. Do you know what I mean? Even if you want to get back to me about another video about a previous story or whatever, listen, I'm not wasting my time here. I'm telling you deliberately. I've told the many students that I've taught these same stories. Do you know what I mean? Everything is deliberate. Thank you for your time.